I was accidentally like 2 hours late on uploading Kumo today. I mean, I recorded all of it yesterday, and then today I was supposed to, upload it. And I already downloaded it. But like, I forget when I downloaded it. But then my mom wrote me doing some shit, just moving some shit around, carrying mirrors, I think. Yeah, mirrors and the big old TV, some furniture and shit over to the other house. And she actually gave me some money for that, so that's good. I think she's also got me working tomorrow too, which is fun. Um, but I mean, like, she pays me, but like, we're just there for so long that she's just like talking to people and thinking about shit, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I worked for 2 hours, but I was out of the house for like 5. But I did get paid for the working for 2 hours. But tomorrow I think we get a better idea of what we need to get done, and we're gonna get it all done. And I should save up for a few things, so I got to work for, and of course, working over there whenever possible helps bring that faster, which means that I can have my room thing faster, which is also good, because the faster we make progress on the whole house, the faster we're able to make progress on my room specifically, which is obviously, oh shit, oh, I forgot about that. Oh well, whatever. I just finished something. Right, yeah. God, duh. I just want to do all of them, but then I remember that no, I can't. Of course I can't. It doesn't matter. I gotta do something with this account when I'm done with it, because like I don't care about this account. I don't care about this game. As soon as I quit making videos with this game, I'm gonna quit this game. Like. That's it, just done. Done-orino. Dunion rings, okay? So I like... Does anybody want it? Does... Who wants this? It doesn't have very much. You've got a handful of some of the older maidens. One LR. A lot of just waste, because I haven't been collecting maidens, so I probably missed a handful. But if you want it, let me know. If you're willing to pay me for it, that'd be great. But if you're somebody that I already know, kind of, then I don't fucking care. I'll just give it to you. Again, that's gonna be days from now. 20. What did we do so far? We did. What are we at? 76. 75? 76? Is this 77? So 23 days? Maybe? Probably? I'm not entirely sure. When I did the stream episode a while back, I got the number wrong. I mentioned it in that video. I mentioned that I got the number wrong because I checked it. That was actually, I didn't mention it in video, but that was the first time ever streaming at my dad's house. I mean, if you had watched all of the videos, you would just kind of know that. Well, not all of the videos, but at least the videos surrounding that one, you would understand that I was at my dad's house at that time, so I was streaming, and that is the first time ever streaming at my dad's house. Just because, like, I mean, just random shit is more likely to happen at my dad's house. Just like people just coming in trying to talk to me and shit. So I don't want to be streaming during that sort of circumstances. But in that particular one, there were just me and my dad, and everyone else that lived in that house was like on the other side of the country or something. Oh god, where is I know where they went, but I don't remember where it is. that they went. Is it a state? It's not a state, is it? They went to New Orleans. Where the hell is New Orleans? It's a while away from here. I don't think it's a state. I'm really bad with geography. That's one of those things I just don't give a shit about, because, like, we have maps, you know, we have Google Maps, we have GPS, we have all that shit. So I'm just really bad with geography, because, like, subconsciously I don't think that I need to think about it, because it's so easy to think to find out the things that I want to know, and at the same time it's very rare that it's a thing that I think about just on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, one thing I did today actually was play Paladins because well, I guess it kind of ties into why I forgot about Kumo, because I got back from working and I still had like plenty of time, you know. It's just like, I mean, before we left, you know, I knew that I had plenty of time, and I was like, okay, when I get back I gotta make sure I upload Kumo because that needs to go out today. But then, like, we were out for so long, and then even when I got back, I immediately had to do something else because just some shit or whatever. I had to go attempt to hook up a TV somewhere, but didn't really work because it's a really old TV that actually the only input was coax. So, like, and we weren't running a cable line all the way out there. They just wanted there's somebody new living up in the trailer. One of the workers is now living up in the trailer, and where my sister used to live. Well, there was somebody there before then, I think in a different trailer though. Yeah. My sister used to live in that trailer, but now she found her own apartment. And now there's somebody new there, just one of the workers, and he asked me to help him hook up his TV. And, you know, we gave him a little TV and we gave him a DVD player, but the DVD player outputs in composite, but the TV only inputs in coax. So I'm like, I don't know what to do about this situation. So I just tell him that he'll have to find an adapter. And, you know, I search online. And I'm like, I got like $10. I can have it here in 2 days. And he's like, no. Just write down the name of it, and I'll go to the stores and find it. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Okay. You probably, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but whatever. He also tried to pay me. Like I was on my way out, and he was like, what do I owe you? And I'm just like standing there. I'm like, what? I don't know. He's like, yeah, do I owe you something? What do I owe you? And I'm like, I didn't do anything. You know? I stood here and I talked to you. I moved some things. I looked at things. I don't I wasn't expecting any money. It's like I didn't want to cheat the guy, you know. I'm very serious about, like, money. You know, I don't like, I like money, but I don't want to get it in some sort of weird way that it's just like, I don't know. There is a sort of profession that's just like consulting, you know, which is like, it's literally just someone tells you what you need to do and you pay them for it. But at the same time, it's like, I was there for like 30 minutes or something. Probably less. So I didn't ask the man to give me anything. I told him that if I had found something that he could use, then that was mine, that was specifically mine, then I would charge him for that or something. But I mean, we're not even like giving him the TV. We're just lending it to him. So whatever. Yeah, he's gonna go out and find some sort of adapter thing. I explained it to him enough that he knows, you know, what it does, what he needs, that kind of shit. So he shouldn't have any problem finding one. He was a little confused about it because he knew that like the coax was one chord, and the composite is 3 different chords. And composite might not be the right word. I think it's like, composite is like a new version of an old thing, but it's still functions is basically the same thing, and I believe they function interchangeably, but just composite is higher resolution than I think it's called digital or something. It's the 3 things, the audio or audio left and right, and then video. I was actually talking about it earlier. That it's not earlier, but in a previous video, I was talking about the shit on my piano, and I have a cable that's 3.5 millimeter headphone jack thing to composite audio. I wanted to call it capacitive. I knew it was wrong, but it was the only word I could think of, and it is in fact very wrong. I don't even think there's such a thing as a capacitive cable. Maybe there is. Probably. There's a shit ton of types of cables and boxes, and they've got different names and things. It's all craziness. But yeah. What am I talking about? But no, so I did that, and then, like, I went inside, and I was just like, all right, cool. Now we're done. You know, I had some food or some shit. And then, like, I think I had started it beforehand because I was looking into... Oh, Bayonetta's on PC now, by the way. Bayonetta's on PC now, so I got a Steam because I want to get it because it's like $20, and probably going to get it. I want people to get it for me, but it's probably not going to happen. Unless you want to buy me... buy me Bayonetta, and I will give you my VC account. There. That is like a perfect trade. Buy me Bayonetta on Steam. You probably find me is like Zeke.D. I think if like you put in like a special website or whatever, maybe I'll just put a link to my Steam. I don't think I'll use it often, but I mean eventually when I get a proper computer, I'll be playing a lot more things. But you know, for now I can still fuck around with really simple games. And Paladins I wanted to try because I've never played Overwatch. I don't really have the money for Overwatch, but Overwatch looks interesting. And Paladins is like the cheap, shitty Overwatch, but at the same time, a lot of people think it's kind of fun, and I think it's kind of fun actually. So I was playing Paladins, and I lost track of time and didn't get around to producing and uploading Kumo, and just now I kind of did. I also had to record Shield. I was supposed to, you know, upload all the Kumo and then like record a bunch of Shield and then like be good to fucking go, but no, I actually just kind of didn't. Well, I recorded two Shield like just before recording this now, and I just put those. I just downloaded those onto the computer, and then I'll process and upload those, as well as 2 other Kumo that I was. I guess I could have been processing them while I was recording this, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just do all that tomorrow. I have to get 1 or 2 done. Well, at least 1 done, because Shield uploads at 4 and Kumo uploads at 7. And with my mom's work schedule, I'll probably be back by 7, but I don't know if I'll be back by 4. Maybe. I don't know how long she plans on having me out. I'd rather not be there for a very long time, but yeah. I honestly, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, but she's just like, yeah, you can work tomorrow. And I'm just like, okay, I need the money. A handful of things I want to get, really, because while at that house, I was sort of thinking a lot more about video setup. And what I want to have is, like a sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like my old room setup, in a way. There aren't many videos of that, but I mean there are videos of me describing it. But basically I want the video to be like looking at me on a chair, maybe higher, maybe kind of eye level, maybe higher up, maybe lower. I mean, I've already found a really nice clamp thing that I like that's like adjustable. There's like a name for it, I don't remember. But it's like, I already have a phone clamp because I have a selfie stick. If I wanted to, I could build some sort of weird rig that I could just hold up my selfie stick. But no, this clamp thing I found, it's like $15, and it's super cool. And what I want to happen is, like, okay, back corner, Piano in the corner, chair next to piano, like against the wall kind of thing, and then a desk. So if I'm facing the piano, there's a wall on my right and there's a desk on my left, and that desk is where I want to put the camera, actually. So I want to be looking towards the desk when I'm filming, so there's a piano on my right, and on my left I want bookshelf. I want my big ass bookshelf that was in my old room. I want to move that there because I think there's room there, and I fucking love that thing, and it's storage, and it's storage and display at the same time. I don't know if that'll be in full view of the camera, but if I get my swivel desk chair that I fucking love, I can just easily, like scooch over like a foot or two, and then pick anything, off the bookshelf there that I need. And that way, I don't have to store as many things on my piano, just so that I can have my piano there at a moment's notice when I want to use it. And then this little desk, a very thin desk, I think I want to have. Just like camera clamped to the end of it, kind of in the middle, with a monitor on the right, and just like computer shit underneath it, underneath the desk as well. Probably some more storage or like foot space or something, just so that like I can talk to the camera, or like I can look a little bit to the right so that I'm looking at the monitor, or I can face to the right, start playing some piano. And then I'm probably gonna have the lighting sort of, well, just kind of be everywhere. I don't know. Lighting's what I really need to look into, because I don't know very much about lighting. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with the audio kind of situation. I might just like keep the mic that I'm using now, of course, for now. Eventually I want to upgrade, but I like the idea of just a handheld mic that I can just hold, because it's fun, and because it's maneuverable and like controllable, so that I can pull it out when I want to make loud noises, or I can like bring it in for some real nice, quiet, personal time. And I can do all that without having to move in and out. At the same time, moving in and out helps with like being on video and things. Like if the mic is right on the video, or like right next to the camera, that makes sense, at least, where it's like, because what you're hearing and what you're seeing kind of matches up. But I also want to kind of fuck with it a little bit, and have the mic that I can fuck with and hold and move around, just while while the camera is mostly stationary. It'll be on like a little movable arm thing, so like I can like edit in various angles and shots if I want, or just keep it the same kind of just like one straight full shot, and just like move the camera around for shits and giggles. I don't know. Lighting is going to be the biggest hurdle for me, because I don't know very much about lighting, but I'm gonna watch a few videos and learn. But my camera is pretty good. It should be pretty good. I mean, this is a phone that was flagship about 2 or 3 years ago, so that means that it's still a pretty solid phone, and that's what I'll be using until I can upgrade to a proper camera. I don't know entirely what I want to upgrade to, but I don't know, probably something simple, something small, something cheap. It would have to be small and cheap, but at the same time better than my phone. And my phone is not small nor cheap, so I don't entirely know where. I mean, well, the phone has a lot more objectives than just the camera. But I don't know. Maybe I'll look into what people actually think of my phone camera. And if people say that this camera is good, then I'll be more likely to stick with it for a long time. And if the general consensus is that this phone has a bad camera, then I will try to upgrade. Perhaps I'll be able to upgrade, day one, and I won't have to deal with this. But I still want, I'll still have the clamp thing. I want it to be a very lightweight camera because I like that clamp thing. Like I don't want like a tripod kind of situation because there's not very much room in this room. I like the idea of it just clamped to the back of the desk thing. Very thin desk. Again, I want a very thin desk. I'd also like a smaller monitor, like a monitor-sized monitor. If my brother gives me his monitor, that'd be sweet. I don't know if he is, though. I don't know what he's gonna give me. Like, literally, if he just gives me the desktop, I'd be fine with that. But, if he also threw in his monitor, which I'm assuming is smaller than my TV and also would just play better with, PC type things. There's a difference between a TV and a monitor. TVs, I don't actually remember any of the specifics. Monitors are better. I watched a video about it. Monitors are better for PC gaming and shit. Because I think like input lag is less. Details are crisper. I think it's the colors that make like TVs better for just casual viewing, but monitors are good for gaming because the details are better and there's less input lag or less just lag at all. Input lag would be a different sort of term. Hey, that'll do me. But yeah, so I gotta look into that. I think maybe. What am I gonna? No, I don't have to look into anything. I just have to hope that my brother gives me his monitor. If not, I should be able to just have the TV there, or just kind of tilt it or whatever. I would just rather have a smaller monitor. Just more room for things. Maybe like 2 monitors. I mean, everybody's got 2 monitors. 2 monitors and just the camera plopped up in the middle. I don't know. I really like the idea of just like lighting on the left, like heavily on the left, and then like my focus and my face mostly turns to the right, because if I'm looking at my monitor, I'm turned to the right. If I'm looking at my piano, I'm turned to the right. So then it'll really be like the lighting will be focused on my back and my shoulder and that kind of area. Like I don't know if this is good, but I just think that'd be neat. I think the basic principles are just like a lot of light, but nothing like direct, and you want it high up so you don't have a lot of shadows or shit. And like I don't know. I don't know. I think I just need multiple lights. I think there's already wires and shit for a light at the top, so that's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna have an overhanging light, and I think I also just want like a bright, sort of indirect light on the left, just this like that's there. And I mean, there's gonna be a little bit of sunlight, but not very much coming through the door, because my door actually. I don't know if I've talked about this, but my mom is installing like an outside door for my room door as a sort of soundproofing thing. Like she's super embracing this. She's gonna help me out with a lot of soundproofing shit in that room. And one step towards that is the door is like a sealed shut, like an outside door thing. But it's also like full glass, just like most of it's just glass, but it also has shades that actually are inside the glass, so you can like pull it down, or you can like tilt it to let in like more or whatever shade. Is that what you call them? Shades? The whatever, the thing that's like a bunch of little sticks, just a bunch of really long popsicle sticks. That shit. Yeah, that's built in inside the door, and it's super cool. And I think it's actually 2 doors, which is interesting, but because of the way the space works, the door the door that's going to be less used is going to be probably in front of the bed. She kind of wanted to do things on the opposite side, but no, I like my idea of just like the corner, because I really want to have my bookshelf in there. I fucking love my bookshelf. I love vertical space because I have so many small things that I like to be on display. You know, I like having books on display, but I also like, you know, like figures or just like boxes of shit, or like my Bionicles or some shit. It's like vertical space is great storage, and it's cool, and I'll probably buy some like cheap shelf things, you know, like or those like organizers, they call them, or something, where I can, you know, have something to put in there, so I can put the little stuff in there and then put it in the thing, maybe throw like a label on it or something. If they're color coded, I won't as much need a label, but yeah, so that's some of the basic ideas of what I want to do for my new room for the video setup thing. And yeah, again, do you want my account? I mean, if you buy me Bayonetta, you have to buy me Bayonetta soon, because there's like a special deal thing where you get what is it? You get access to the soundtrack and the art and shit if you buy it like before April, like late 20s or something, near the end of April or something, or like early, like 23, 24, maybe something like that. So a few days from now still, but yeah, I mean, I can buy it for myself. I just I gotta save my money, spend it on other shit, spend on this video thing. Maybe even, you know, save it. Maybe depending on how much work I'm able to get, you know, save up for an actual camera or like real lighting systems. I mean, I can build my own lighting systems. I love building lamps. I just have to, you know, do it. Take care of yourself.